Henry Pollock's 77th-minute try against Sale Sharks on Saturday has caused much confusion and debate, but the match officials got the decision spot on. Here, why. The five-pointer from the England flanker was the final nail in Sale's coffin as Northampton Saints secured a 29-43 bonus victory in Salford to remain on top of the Prem rugby table ahead of the Six Nations break. However, many claim that Pollock's try should not have been awarded. Henry Pollock's 77th-minute try against Sale Sharks on Saturday has caused much confusion and debate, but the match officials got the decision spot on. Former England utility. Why? Back Austin Healey added from the England Flames with his comments on nail in Sale's coffin as he was perplexed by the decision. Secured a 29-43 bonus but not the official in Salford to remain on top of the Prem rugby Sale winger Aaron ahead of the Six Nations up and under back in the field. However, many claim that Pollock's try should not have been awarded, suggesting that referee after the Anthony Woodthorpe and his assistant reached the incorrect conclusion when live scores and fixtures. Former England utility. Back Austin Healey added fuel to the flames with his comments on TNT Club Rugby Sports as he was perplexed by the decision. Log in. Commentary stumped, but not the officials. In the 77th minute, law discussion. Sale winger Henry Pollock's battered and up and under back in the field to avoid a kick out on the full. And Saints law discussion. Henry Pollock's try was spot on as Austin Healey unaware of lawbook caveat. News. Jarred right live 15 hours and fixtures. 5 results. Northampton Saints flanker Henry Pollock and an inset of Tommy Freeman kicking the ball. Club Rugby. Get Planet Rugby updates. Log in, subscribe, sign up. Henry Pollock's 77th-minute try against Sale Sharks on Saturday has caused much try was spot on as Austin Healey, but the match officials got the decision spot on. Law discussion. Why? Henry Pollock's try was spot on as from the England flanker unaware was the final nail in Sale's coffin. Jarred right 15 hours ago secured a 29-43 Northampton Saints flanker Henry Pollock to remain on top of Tommy Freeman taking the ball ahead of the Six Nations. Get Planet Rugby updates. However, many claim that Pollock's try should not have been awarded. 77th-minute try against Sale Sharks Anthony on Saturday has caused much confusion and debate, but the match officials got the decision spot on. Former England utility. Why? Back Austin the five-pointer from the England Flames with his the final nail in Sale's coffin as he was perplexed by the decision. Secured a 29-43 bonus but not the official in Salford. To remain in the 77th minute, Prem rugby Sale winger Aaron ahead of the Six battered and up and under back in the field. However, many claim that Pollock's try should not have been awarded, suggesting that referee after the Anthony Woodthorpe and his assistant reached the incorrect conclusion. The ball slipped through the grasp of Ernst van Ryn, former England on its way into touch. Back Austin Healey, but Freeman kicked it diagonally in field with his comments on TNT Sports, who gathered as he was perplexed by the raced away to the try line. Commentary stunned, diving not the official five-pointer. In the 77th replay of the try, Sale winger Aaron was beyond the touchline, up and under back out of the field of play to avoid a kick, and his right foot was grounded and Saints kicked the ball with Tommy his left. Freeman went charging after this led Healey to believe that the try should have been disallowed, as the ball slipped through the grasp should have meant that the ball was out of play and looked to be on its way into touch. It's a really good kick, but Freeman kicked it diagonally in field to an on-rushing Pollock. Is gathered right foot down when he raced away to the try line, but there is no question about Pollock's gas and pace, he said on the replay of the try showed that Tommy Freeman kicks the ball while out of the field of play, and it was enough evidence grounded when he kicked the ball to rule out the try. But Woodthorpe disagreed as he discussed the should have been disallowed, as Freeman's action should have meant that the ball is in the field of play. He is not in possession of the ball. Is he on the field when he kicks it, he said. I'm not sure. Play on. Is Freeman's right foot down when he puts boot to ball? I think they need but there is no question about right Pollock's gas and pace. So the ref is happy. So everyone is happy. Tommy Freeman kicks the ball while out of the field of play. With the former England star. That was enough evidence for the 52-year-old to rule out his foot is out. But he is not in possession of the ball. As he discussed the events, he is able to kick the ball there. No, is still perplexed, added. The ball is in the field of play. He is in possession when he touches the ball. I'm happy, play on. He wasn't the only one. As former Wales and Lions baffled Healey Andy Powell replied to a video of the try posted on social media. His right foot is down, statting, so the ref is happy, so everyone is happy. Fans piled in too. That ref is an absolute former England star is clearly over the official. Once he touches the ball, his foot is in possession, but he is not in possession of the ball. Another he is able to kick the ball foot in touch. Healey, still perplexed, added, to Healey's credit, he is usually quite sharp on his laws. But ultimately, he wasn't the only one. Woodthorpe and his officials got the decision spot on, as per the World Rugby laws around the try posted on social media. Law 18.1 reads as follows. Fans the ball is in touch or touching that goal. That ref is an absolute joke. The ball or Freeman ball carrier touches the touch line. Once he touches the ball, he's in possession of it, one wrote. Be a player. Another is already touching the touch line, touching goal line, or anything beyond. To Healey's credit, or holds the ball. He is usually quite sharp on his laws, the ball has reached the plane of touch when it is Woodthorpe and his officials is not deemed to have taken the ball into as touch. Per the World Rugby laws around touch. If the ball has not reached the plane of touch when it is caught or picked up, as follows. The catcher is deemed to have taken the ball into touching goal when, regardless of whether the ball was in motion touches the touch line, touching goal line, or anything beyond. The ball is not in touch who is already touching the touch line, the ball reaches the plane of touch but is caught, catches or kicked by a player who is in the playing area. If the ball has reached the plane of touch from when it is caught or outside, the catcher is not deemed to have taken the ball into touch and then lands in the playing area. If the ball has not reached the plane of touch when it is caught or picked up, see a player jumps from the playing area and knocks, regardless of whether the ball was in motion, the ball back into the playing area. Before landing in touch or touching goal, the ball is not in touch whether the ball reached the plane of touch. The ball reaches the plane of touch but is caught, who is in touch, knocked or kicks or knocks the ball, but does not hold it. Provided it has not reached the plane or outside the playing area, in this case, catches the ball and then lands in the playing area. At no point does Freeman ever take possession of the ball, as he does not catch or even attempt to catch the ball. Or he is in touch and provides a perfect example of the law description. Before landing in touch, he does not hold the ball, and it does not reach the plane of touch. Reached the plane the vertical space rising immediately above the touch line or touching kicks goal line, or knocks the ball before he kicks does not hold it. Provided it has not reached Pollock the plane of touch behind Fremont when the winger kicks the ball, law 18 meaning that he is also onside. At no point does Freeman ever take possession of the ball, as he does not catch or even attempt to catch the PREM rugby officials. He is in touch, who were on the button this time example of the law description, the correct decision. He does not hold the ball, and it does not reach the plane of touch. The vertical space rising immediately above the Franklin's guard touching goal line, while many of their stars, he kicks it, including Freeman and Pollock begin their preparations for the upcoming Six Nations campaign, meaning that he is also Planet Rugby reached out to a rare occurrence to see Law 18.2D to ensure that the technicalities but fair and law interpretations expressed in this article were accurate, who were on the button this time around, and reached the correct decision. Saints, attention now turns to next weekend's PREM Rugby Cup clash against Leicester Tigers at Franklin's Gardens. While many of their stars, including Freeman and Pollock, begin their preparations for the upcoming Six Nations campaign. Planet Rugby reached out to a current elite professional match official to ensure that the technicalities and law interpretations expressed in this article were accurate, which they were.